Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. We've got a quick sphere here to watch, and then we will restart the commentary.
So you don't do anything stupid again. I can't believe you attacked that shoe puff. Lord Braska had to pay the handler for damages from his own travel money.
I said I was sorry. It's never gonna happen again. I promise.
Ah, a promise. Which you'll forget come tomorrow.
Orin, please, he did apologize. He knows he was wrong.
That's it. Only thing I drink from now on's shoe puff milk.
You're sure?
We're on a journey to fight sin and save Spira, right? If I keep screwing up and making a fool of myself, my wife and kid are never gonna forgive me.
That's on the record.
So there you go, another really good little scene there, showing, you know, Jecht kind of maturing, I suppose, on his trip or journey. All right. Anyways, what's next here? Yes, the trip to Guado Salam. All right, so we've got. I don't remember if it's the sigil or a crest here, but we've got to head to the far plane.
Why are you in Guado Salam? What business have you here?
You want to start something?
If it would please you to harm a defenseless old man, then burn me, boil me, it matters not.
Huh?
Lord Seymour is gone. No lord rises to take his place. The Guado merely wait for sin to come and finish us off. Why should I care what you do to me? Oh. If it meant rejoining Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour, then your taking off my head would be the greatest kindness.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about the little scene with Trommel there.
Come to kill the old man?
Okay.
I welcome it.
Boy, Guado Salam is kind of depressing. Jeez. Ah, yes. Alright. I like Nav here. Okay. That is awesome. Alright, so Nav... Nav's dream is to become a great blitzball player and then come back here and be the Lord. I like his evil laugh too at the end there. No one will lord over the Guado but me. Alright. Anyways, alright, so we're gonna head up here. I took a little cut there, and we're just gonna head up to the far plane now. And I believe, like I said earlier, I think we get one of the, it's either the sigil or the crest for Lulu's Onion Night here. So we'll pick that up and be on our way. I think there is a little scene here as well.
I have prayed and prayed, yet Lord Seymour does not appear. Has he not reached the far plane? Has he become a fiend?
I'm still not the person I wanted to become. Not yet. I'll come back to let you know how things went.
So I wonder if this scene happens here if you haven't obtained Yojimbo, because you need to, you know, head down to the Cavern of the Stolen Faith and get Yojimbo. Anyways, the Venus Crest was up there in the treasure chest, so we did get that. And then the next, I took a little cut here, and I just head out to the Thunder Plains. So this is the first area of the Thunder Plains. So this is like, you know, Thunder Plains South. And this little spot, I suppose, is, or should be fairly recognizable. There is a lightning tower here, and then kind of like this little crater. And this is where I guess I went to get my 200 lightning dodges. Obviously, I'm not going to do the whole thing here, or the footage of the whole 200, just because I don't feel like you'll get a whole lot out of that. But this spot I really like. I think this is my new favorite spot. So there's a couple of different areas where, you know, some areas the lightning just strikes more often, and so if you just like to stand around and wait for the lightning to strike, then, you know, maybe that's the spot that you want to go. But I actually really prefer this spot. It's got a really good, I feel like it's got a good pattern, and so I found that it was much easier to get the 200 dodges that I needed in order to get the, boy, I think it's the Venus, must be the Venus sigil then. And anyways, the other thing I guess I would recommend out here is to definitely equip a no encounters piece of equipment. You know, once again, really easy to get one from the Geo Squano fight. You know, and I prefer to go that route. I believe the first time I ever played the game, I had no idea, you know, that Geo Squano could possibly drop no encounters equipment, and I actually. My impression from what I've read there is actually you can actually get that equipment in other places as well. Not necessarily a weapon, mind you, but I think I read that you can get no encounters on or like randomly from gear drops in the cavern. I want to say it's the Cavern of the Stolen Faith, and from, I think it was from the ghost enemy. Now again, don't quote me on that. I don't believe I've ever got any equipment with no encounters from there, but you know, so I don't know if it's ultra rare or what the deal is. I have no idea. But again, I guess I just I went for the Geosquano fight and got my no encounters weapon there and kind of called it a day. But anyway, so you can see this is a fairly, I don't know, again, I really like the pattern here. I feel like you can get into a really good flow of just walking away from the tower, and then, you know, boom, getting the dodge taken care of, and then just run back to the tower, obviously. So, you know, I don't know. Again, I really prefer this spot. I've tried a few of the different ones, and this ended up being the one that I really liked. So here we've got just a little bit more, I guess, footage of I don't know. Again, I could have, you know, made a whole video of going from 1 to 200 here, but again, I don't really feel like you'll get a whole lot more out of that. I feel like you know, once you get the hang of this area, hopefully, you know, you may potentially like it as much as I do. Otherwise, you know, like I said earlier, there's a couple of other spots where, you know, some spots are more prone to having lightning strike them, or the rate at which the lightning strikes is more than in other areas. But I didn't really like the other spots. So again, I guess this is my recommendation, and I would sure think if I was ever gonna do this again, and hopefully I never will. This is where I would, you know, this is where I would come. I would say that I've probably done this whole lightning dodging business oh, I don't know, maybe 10 times, which, yeah, I realize is completely ridiculous, but I'm sure I've played through the game at least that many times. Excuse me. Anyways, all right, so we're getting really close to the end here. I did another little cut where I guess I just continued on, and we'll run up to the travel agency, and I'll show you actually all the different rewards for dodging. I don't remember if they were like, 50, 100, 150, 200. I think maybe those are the tiers, but there is some interesting stuff. There you go. I finally got struck. All right, so let's zap. I think I actually mentioned it before as well, but there actually is a reward also for getting struck, actually. So oh boy, I guess I did continue on here. Oh, this is the end of my actual successful 200. So this is the very tail end of it, and then we'll run up to the agency and collect our rewards. But anyways, like I said, there actually is a reward for being struck as well. I didn't really feel like it was worth the time, I suppose, to collect it, but I guess just know that there is a reward for that as well. I don't remember where it caps out. Probably, like, you know what? I don't even want to take a stab because I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, all right. So let's continue on here. We'll head up to the travel agency and collect our rewards, our spoils. Alrighty. Here we are. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so an elixir. I don't know for how many that was. It's a 5 in a row here. 2x potions. 10 in a row. Mega potions. I think that was mega potions. Okay, so this is 20. MP sphere, I think that was times 2. 50. Strength sphere times 2, I believe. 100. HP sphere, was that times 3? And then 150 mega elixir, I think that's times 4. And then here's your 200, and that's the Venus sigil. And you get a trophy, I guess, the Lightning Dancer. Okay. So, so that is all the rewards. I guess if you really want to know, I guess I was tapping the button really fast there, so it was kind of tough to see some of the rewards. But if you really want to, I guess you could pause the video and check. But anyways, excuse me. The real reward there obviously is the Venus sigil. And all right. So anyways, let's continue on. So we're at the final butterfly catcher, and again, this is the final one, and I felt like this was easier. I don't know. I'm not really sure why, but maybe it was because I've just done this so many times. But I didn't feel like this was all that difficult. Who knows? Maybe they made it easier, for all I know. I'm not really sure. Ah! Okay, so that was the time. So I actually stepped too far, and I ended up going into the next screen, and that resets the entire prize. So I was like, no! But I guess at least I one-shot it, so I don't know. Anyways, we'll have to redo that. So that was a little unfortunate. So I guess hopefully you'll learn from my mistakes here, but don't run too far there because you'll have to do it all over, just like I did. Alright. Let's try this again. I was actually pretty mad that happened. 2. 3. I think it's 7, so that's 3. This one's 4. Here's 5. And here's where it gets hairy. There's a lot of butterflies there. There's 6, and here's this last one, should be 7. Alright, so there we go. Alrighty. Not too bad. Not too shabby there. Teleport sphere. Okay. Kind of lame, but whatever. It is what it is. As much as I hate saying that phrase. I hate the phrase, but I say it all the freaking time. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's get the second one taken care of here. This one, I think I had a little bit more difficulty, but if I remember right, I still actually, I think I ran into one of the red ones, and I was still able to get the reward. So that felt a little strange to me. Now again, I don't know if they changed it between the two different versions, the North American version versus the remaster here, but this felt easier. And I would sure think that I'm not gonna get this right on the first. Yeah, I don't do this on the first try. So you actually, and it's a little annoying, but you have to do a little backtracking right away to get all of these butterflies. And so what I'll end up doing here, I'm sure, is going and essentially just resetting the puzzle right now, because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to beat this. Yeah, so there's a butterfly way up at the entrance. So again, I guess maybe that was the monkey wrench they threw in there for you, so that you'd have to, do backtracking, but which, whatever. Alright, let's go here. Ugh, yeah, and I kept running into this red one right at the entrance. So here I'll probably end up resetting this puzzle one more time. But... Thump. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Hopefully this didn't take too many tries, but this one, yeah, I guess this one was a little more tricky, and again, it's mostly, I suppose, because of the whole backtracking. Alright. Wow! What is the deal here? So I don't know what's going on, but I'm not even seeing these red butterflies that I'm running into right away. It's really weird. And it almost feels like they're moving, because sometimes I was going straight to the north, and sometimes I was... Hey, look at this! They must be hiding in the shadow there. Because I am not seeing these guys at all. So now I've already run into 2. So maybe they are in specific spots, and I'm just not taking the best path here to avoid them right away. Alright, so that's 2. Yeah, this is 3. Yeah, I'll end up resetting this one. This is way too many. The third butterfly, or third red butterfly I've run into already. Oh, and then yeah, you can't run from these battles, which is super lame. But, I don't know. I guess if you're still trying to capture these guys here, it's not so bad, but it looks like I've captured most of the stuff already.
That's how it's done.
Alright, so... Oh, I guess I kept going. Wow, yeah. How many is this now? Is this 4? 4 butterflies I've run into? And unfortunately, especially the spot that we're at right now, it's really difficult to tell, if the butterfly is on the far side of the path or if it's on the, the side closer to us. So it can be, this one is actually fairly tricky. I feel like once you get past that, though, it's significantly easier. Yeah, alright, so... Oh, wow. Okay, so that teleports you all the way back to the beginning, too. Oh, that's nice. How convenient. Alright. I don't know if this will be the final attempt or not. But we are definitely running out of video here. Yeah, I'm not even seeing these red ones. There's, okay, now I kind of see this red one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So they are in specific spots. They're just really difficult to see. And then these, yeah, again, this is anybody's guess. It's almost like you really gotta, I guess, memorize where these butterflies are at here on this part of the path. It's extremely difficult to tell if they're on the, you know, the far side of the path or the side that's closest to us, I suppose, or the side closest to. Yeah, I don't know how to describe that better. Anyways, let's move on. All right. Ooh, it's actually kind of looking like I might. No, nope. Okay, probably not gonna get it this time. So probably one more. It'll probably take us one more shot at this. It was looking okay until I think right here, and I think this is gonna be
No time to waste. Let's go.
the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know. Oh jeez, and then I run into one more right after. The weird thing is, I thought that anytime you ran into a red butterfly, I thought that it took time off of your, you know, however much time you had left, but it actually doesn't really seem like that's the case.
That's how it's
We had
done.
like 3 seconds left. Yeah, still at 3. Oh! Ah! I was right there. That's funny. Alright, so one more. Yeah, there's only going to be time in this video for one last attempt. So this must be the successful attempt. So I think I ran into, was that 2 butterflies? Maybe 3, and I still almost got it. And like I said, I think I actually run into one on this attempt, and I still managed to obtain. What? Right away? Really? Okay. Well, I guess the timer hasn't started yet, so maybe it doesn't matter that I ran into this butterfly. Alright, there's the first one. Number 2. I'm probably actually going to have to cut the commentary here, but oh, yep, so here's the first butterfly I ran into. Actually, second one, technically. But, alright, so this is the sigil for Kimahri's weapon, and I don't remember if this is the Mercury. Actually, I don't remember actually if this is the sigil or if it's the crest, but either way, it's,
No time to waste. Let's
it
go.
is for Kimahri's celestial weapon, the Spirit Lance. And so, like I said, we'll get that here, and we'll I suppose just continue on. But I hope this guide was helpful. So, like I said, I'll end up cutting it here. We'll get the reward, and we'll be on our way. Right at the buzzer. Look at that. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys want to do. Hope these guides are helpful though, and I hope you join me for more. All right, thanks for watching.